Hey girl, I'm sorry that I have to do this to you, but I need to yip yap about this hyperfixation that I have on this manga called Brutal Confessions of a Homicide Investigator. I read it last week, can't remember which day it was, and ever since I have not stopped talking about it to my friends. I have yip yapped about it for so long that I'm terrified that they will just drop me as a friend because I would not stop talking about it. And in this noggin, it just cannot stop thinking about some of the scenes in this manga. And what I have to say is, y'all are too quiet on this. I need more chapters. I need more chapters from this manga. And I hope and I'm praying that this video will encourage the artists to put out new chapters, or maybe the translators to translate it from Japanese to English. Because I need to feed my soul with this manga. You guys don't understand. I need this. Now, how I came across this manga is by Pinterest. It was one of these posts that somebody probably re-uploaded from their Whisper, asking people if there's any shows or mangas that are similar to Girl from Nowhere. Um, I kind of forgot the rest. If I find the post, I will put it up somewhere on the screen. I recognize most of these shows. I've seen it, or it's on my list, still waiting to be watched or read. Then I saw from the corner this blue-eyed guy with blood on his face, and I was like, ooh, what is this? This is screaming thriller slasher. I need to read this. I went straight into this manga blind, not a single research done. I had no idea what the story was going to be about. I just searched up the name Brutal. Girl, speechless. I am speechless. I had no idea that I could just immediately get obsessed with this slasher genre. It's basically a slasher, not the typical I hate teenagers, therefore I will murder all teenagers type of genre. This, our main protag, he's not a good guy necessarily, because why? His way of justice is by murder. He's essentially a Batman, but if Batman had zero morals and enjoyed torture and murdering criminals. It's more episodic than connecting to other things, at least right now, as it's still ongoing. So I'm not sure if everything is going to accumulate. Will this character get caught eventually? Will someone find him? I actually just want to read some parts from this manga. And again, I am just hoping, praying that this video will encourage the artist to add more chapters. I am desperate. I need more of this manga. If you guys are fans of this manga and want more, and you want to see more of our boy bringing justice in his own creepy, scary way, please go and support the artist. Maybe, I don't know, give them like kitten gifs of them being like, please, please add more chapters to this manga. Please, we adore it. Don't let us starve. Because I am famished. I need more, even though I just discovered it last week. I'm extra. I'm extra. So before going into this manga, I need to give trigger warning. This manga touches on some heavy, serious subjects. I'm talking about all of these that on screen this manga taps into. It is not for the faint of hearts. If some of these subject matters make you uncomfortable, you can skip this one or just go in very, very cautiously. It is brutal. Hence the name. Hence the name. So yeah, I was like, imagine me who went in pure blind. I was just like, okay, this is gonna be like, I don't know. I want to read you guys some of my favorite chapters from this manga, and I'll try to my best to make it funny. Anyways, let's dive right into it.
It's brutal out here.
What a shitty game.
Oh my god. Is that a hand? Is that a. Oh my goodness! Wait a second. Wait a minute. These bodies looking a bit too small for my liking. Let me just give it one more sniff.
I am very uncomfortable.
Yuck. It stinks. We find our main character of the story, Dan Hiroki.
OMG, have you seen Investigator Dan Hiroki?
Yes, girl, I have seen him. How can I not? He's like the most handsome man in the entire police force.
OMG, I agree. He's like so hot and friendly too. He also does pottery as a hobby. Isn't that so cute?
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think Dan is like the most perfect guy in the whole world. Like, what if he has the worst flaw ever? Like, I mean, ever. And what would that be? I don't know. Like, his feet stink, he probably has stinky breath, or worst of all, plays Fortnite every day he goes home.
You need to leave!
After girl talk was over, Miss Lighthair decided to take her chance and talk to Dan.
Hi, Mr. Handsome. I mean, Investigator Dan Hiroki. The base. I mean, the base. The super. The vase. By any chance, is it handmade?
Girl, how on earth did you get vase when it's clearly a mug?
You mean the mug? Yes, it is.
My bad. The cat looks cute though.
While Miss Lighthair is fumbling the bag with her work crush, on the television there is a segment on the news channel announcing that the killer nicknamed Butcher the loser that we saw earlier, has been released from prison after serving 18 years. And now he wants to announce that he is releasing a book. If you're a killer and the first thing you do is come on TV and announce that you have a book coming out, you're not sorry. You want to revel in what you've done. You want to reminisce on your kill. That's just plain and simple.
I want to apologize to those dead girls.
Man, shut your up, nigga. Nobody asked you.
In these panels, we kind of notice something with Dan. His eyes are twitching. Why is his eyes twitching? Is he irritated? I would be irritated too. I don't blame him. You have a child murderer who only got 18 years when he murdered a bunch of itty bitty innocent children, and they're like, 18 years. Girl, no.
Death! But I?
Mama, I am so sorry. I have a confession. I have a thing for villains. I love villain characters. I have a thing for characters who are villainous. So instead of me immediately loving the protagonist, I will instantly jump for the villains. If you guys see my roster of crushes that I have, their majority are all villains, and it is bad. It is really, really, really bad. So when this panel showed up, when I first read this manga and I saw this man, I was like, all right, Sonny boy, get in line. Get in line. Let me evaluate your worth of going up on this chart of men that are morally questionable, or not even questionable, just straight up evil. I have a type and it is rather worrying. A lot of you guys in your comment section like, seriously? Ain't, ain't you just dogged on him for like murdering a little children? Yes, you can both hate and love a character who has done terrible things. I we all have that hear me out, okay? We all have one of the hear me out. I just have way too many. Anyway, after he assaulted the publisher with a piece of salmon, he decided it's time to go home. I was ready to search on character AI for this character. Spoilers? You know what? Spoilers. He did not make it up in my list of fictional crushes. He did not make it up. Why? Because there is one line that had me like, no, get out. Get out of the line. You no longer belong here. Go, shoo, 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 shoo. I will show you where my line was drawn.
Oh, how I wish I could strangle that fragile neck and hear the bones snap in two. The cry of agony fills the air, and the smell of the rancid piss leaking everywhere.
I was disturbed. I was disturbed. And you know what? It doesn't take much to disturb me. Actually, I'm rather easily disturbed. But this line, I was like, no. No, 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 honey. You need to bounce. You're not welcome here no more. I have my limit. But in that moment, I realized that he specifically targets children. And that's when I was like, no, no, thank you. No. I police help. Help. Peter, the mob is here. Go after him. Bring out your pitchforks, get your tiki lamps, and riot this man's house. I invade him. Invade him. Kill him. If the government can't give you a trial, then it's up to the public, my dude. You're up for the guillotine. Get up there, honey. Huh? What the?
Shh. Be quiet. This is an interesting part.
Don't give me that crap. Untie me.
Oh, screaming for help? That sounds like fun.
Oh my gosh, help me!
I bought this new chainsaw. Mind testing out the blades for me?
Know what this scene reminded me of? It reminded me of that one Korean movie that I cannot bring up right now. But yeah, I'll describe it to you guys. It's about this man. I think his wife got killed by the main villain, and this man decides, like, you know what? Y'all can't catch him. I know who he is. But instead of bringing him directly to the justice board, I am going to torture this man for days.
Turkey Slurpee.
Because I went into this story blind and I had no idea what's happened, like I didn't read anything about it. All I saw was the cover and I went ahead and read it. I thought this villain was going to be the main I thought that this guy was going to be the main villain throughout the story. I thought it was going to be just like the Korean movie where we see him capture this man, torture him, break him out, let him wander around, maybe do a little bit of dastardly deeds, then capture him again, torture him again, and keep doing it over and over and over again until the man is like, I can't take it anymore, or he just dies. I thought that was going to be the case. But then our boy Dan had other plan for this villain. He dies! The villain actually dies. I was like, no way. The main villain of the story is gonna die instantly. There's no way. There's no chance. But baby girl, I don't know why it didn't came to mind that the story is gonna be more episodic with like villain of the week type of story. I did not know that. So I was like, maybe there's gonna be some supernatural element to this. Like this guy is so evil. He has such a black heart that that demons will be like, hey, dude, we liked your work. Would you like to, resurrect? We'll give you like these awesome powers so you can kill. But no, He's dead. He is dead. We're not going to see this character ever again. He is gone.
And that's how I rid the world of evil. Tore it apart and made it crispier than any Popeye's chicken.
I guess Dan is Southern now. Oh my dear Lord. I think you are the evil. I need to call the police.
What was that, father? Did you say something?
I meant you did good. You did a good deed. If you were a priest, how do you react to that? How often do priests in Catholic Church has to hear some crazy confessions, and because it's a rule to not say anything about it, they just don't do anything with the information? Like, how many stories have they heard from like vigilantly, like our boy Dan here, saying that they killed this person because they've done wrong, and I believe it was in my right, and I believe that God has sent me to murder this person.
The father's right. I have to do more good deeds.
And that is the end of chapter 1.
It's brutal out here.
The city of Townsville.
Support the translators. Support them. They are the reason why we're reading it. You have to support the translators.
Buy the original
Support
copy.
them.
Support
They
the
are the
artist.
reason you're
Buy
reading
the
it.
original
They are the reason.
copy.
Like the chapter where I'm like kind of iffy about how Dan went about it, if the character truly deserved what happened to him. So we follow our boy Dan from his room to his bicycle, which he can't take out because the light is not working. What a responsible man.
Real hot girl.
We meet our loser of this chapter, Yude Oga. He makes a sound that caught the woman's attention and makes her feel even more uncomfortable than she is right now. Then this loser tells her the most bizarre insult that I've ever heard.
This is what happens when you're having a child.
Okay.
What does that even mean? Over here we can see our boy Dan giving him the nastiest side ever. What a baby know? The baby only knows that I'm hungry, my diaper's full, and I love my mommy. Seeing the mother is visibly uncomfortable, Dan decides to cheer her up by complimenting her baby.
What a lovely child.
So our boy here is an incel. We're talking stinky, winky, pukey incel. We don't like this man. We don't stand this man. Not even in the workspace are women safe from this man's unwarranted comment.
I want to taste Miki-chan's milk tea.
How dare you? Oh my god!
Don't think the boss is a saint. He said some questionable things too in the manga. So instead of just chalking it up and maybe realizing that he is in the wrong, takes it out on women not even related to his problem.
Like, what if I go to a BTS concert and Jungkook, like, totally came up to me and kissed me?
Ha 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 ha. No way, girl. He would come up to me and kiss me instead.
Take back what you said right now.
Old women wearing heavy perfume, ban this. A woman walking aimlessly, ban this. A fat woman should not exist.
Excuse me?
Guy is so nasty. He is the hater of hater. He is the woman hater, the inceliest incel to ever walk on this earth, at least in this world of brutal.
It's brutal out here.
Apologize to you. Apologize to you for what? Standing around and you bumping into me? You know what? I should be the one cursing you out. I should be the one telling you, why aren't you apologizing for causing my child distress? In fact, you're causing me the distress as well. In fact, you're causing me to develop asthma and bronchitis from that Axe body spray you have all over yourself. My gosh, I am suffocating. So why don't you back up? Walk away before I diss you so bad that even the rats will be laughing at you when I'm done. Okay, sir? Goodbye. I'm truly seen the mind and the perspective of an incel. Like, this is what they think they're doing. They think they're doing something, but they aren't doing anything. I would categorize this man as a mild disturbance to the public, right? But in these panels that you're about to see, he needs to be like serving some time in jail because oh my goodness.
Goo goo gaga.
I could not believe my eyes. I would much rather him yip yap and talk about how much he hates women and how blah 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 blah. I would rather him insult a woman and make her cry than him unbuckling the belt of a baby holster and nearly cause the child to fall and die. And we saw the baby is okay. Yippee! Yippee! Sadly, the mother got hurt in process. I'm tired, child. I'm tired.
Electric chair.
Luckily, he did not get away with his crime. Oh no, someone saw him. Someone whose eyes are twitching for justice. So if you do not know by now, if you have not pressed the link and go read it for yourself, when Dan finds need to serve justice towards those he deemed as evil, his eyes twitches. And oh, is his eye twitching right now. We follow Ogre to a bar, and he is just polluting the air with his misogyny. One rule about going to anywhere and they're serving you drinks: you do not leave your cup behind. And if you do not pick it back up. Yucky for you, Mr. Yuday. Hiroki is here to keep your drink safe. So we get on the train again, and we see a pregnant woman standing up by some seats. She's carrying, oh my goodness, that badge. It's so cute. That is such a cute. Does that exist? I don't have no child, and I'm not planning to have a child. Child? What? Sadly for us readers, we have to continue hearing this man's thoughts.
So what if you're pregnant? Do you think anyone will give up their seats for you? In your dreams.
He continues to say some vile and disgusting things that I do not want to read. But oh, is he going to be livid when he sees what's gonna happen next?
Hey, Miss Royal, take my seat. Don't worry about it. Oh, thank you so much.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
I wonder how many like guys who has the same mentality as this loser in this manga and are like, bro, is this how I be looking like for real? Is this how I be look? Do I really look this pathetic? Oh my goodness! I think it's time for me to change my life. So, and yeah, you need to change your life. If this is where you need to change your life because if you think this way, this is how you look like. This is how everyone sees you, as this annoying nuisance loser that no one wants to interact with. This is you. That's you. That is you. So yeah, homie, this is what you look like, and I think it's time for you to change your life around. Mister, this is the last stop. Mister, this rude man swats his hand away and says,
Shut up.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Oh man, this view is beautiful.
The sunrise is beautiful, isn't it? I like to come here sometimes, you know? Quiet, peaceful. The tracks hasn't been used in years. It's a lovely sight, don't you think? It's rather simple, actually. I love babies. For me, they are the purest thing in the world. And you try to harm a baby like that.
I mean no harm. It was just my unlucky day.
Right, I guess you can blame that But if you're that unlucky, let's test out whether or not you can survive this jump.
Please, I'm not a bad man.
I'm just a loser.
By the way, that safety rope is what will save your life. You don't even have the proper equipment on. You're wearing a hug strap, you know, like the one for babies.
I have been harsh on this man, you know. He deserves it. He deserves every single bad word that I said about him. However, do I believe that his actions deserved his brutal demise? I don't know. I was kind of polarized. Is that what you say? Where you're kind of divided on your own opinion. I was kind of like, what he did was criminal. Like him nearly killing a child, that's criminal. Him harming a mom, that is criminal. Him sexually harassing his co-workers, that's criminal. But does his incel ways deserve death? I generally don't know. I would love to hear you guys' opinion about this in the comment section.
It's brutal out here.
So those were the chapters of the manga Brutal Confessions of the Homicide Investigator. Tell me what you guys think. Would you read this type of story? I know these sort of killer, very graphic story isn't for everyone. These are the type of things that I enjoy reading personally, especially if I'm just an enjoyer of thriller. Anyways, let me guys know what you think in this in the comment section down below. Should I do more videos where I recommend mangas that I am currently reading? I for sure had a lot of fun filming this video, and I hope you had a good time listening to me yap on about it. Go give the original artist your support. Also, please tell them, be like, please don't spam them, please give us more chapters, we're waiting. You know, take your time, you know, because art is very a time process, and we don't want you to rush it. We want to see each panel be beautifully made. Of course, story wise, you need to keep us interested, so take your time, but please come out with more chapters. Don't leave us hanging, please. You know, tell that to the artist. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Please leave a like, comment down below your thoughts. I really want to know, need to know. Even if you have nothing else to say, put a comment down below. Help me reach the eyes of the algorithm, because my homegirl wants to build a community here on my channel. And subscribe if you would like to see more from me, and I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye bye.